Hey everyone, it's your girl Lisa Living Free. What's up, freedom fighters? It's your girl. I'm out here on the Courtney Causeway area of town where I reside currently. Y'all know I am currently living in my SUV and living free. All right, I do work full time, and if this channel is something you want to subscribe to, let me explain it to you. So I'm helping people, especially women, to live free, to honor their opportunity to feel truly like a burden is lifted off of them. And I want that to happen through this channel by me giving advice and tips and teaching you some things that may help you along the way. It's not just for women, although I do try to cater to women more. And it's not just for women of color, although I do tend to cater to them more because they relate to me. But if that's something you're interested in, SUV living, car living, van living, want to know what it's like, tips and tricks, as well as when I do reside in a shared housing, which I'll be doing too, so you can understand both sides, then this is the channel for you. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, so today I had got inspired by Bishop R.C. Blakes. He had did a short walk and talk on his channel about only being with people who assist your happiness. And he talked in a more intimate relationship kind of deal, and I do believe that's where he was coming from. But he was just basically saying that we got to find or attract people that only assist in our happiness. We don't want to attract people who bring us down, who cause toxic issues. And why is this relatable to someone living in a car, van, or truck, or whatever? You got to get with people who understand you and get you, not put you down for doing what you're doing, not saying you're crazy, not saying, oh, something wrong with you. Why would you do that? A lot of people are struggling, right? And then a lot of people are doing this because they want to pay off bills, they want to get ahead, they want to do different things, they don't want to be stuck in a situation where they can't afford to live. Imagine working and all you do is work, and you never get to enjoy your life in the sense of going out to eat at a nice restaurant, going out to the beach, traveling if you want to travel, going to purchase a nicer car, a newer car, getting a nice apartment or a home, down payment, I don't know, a rental property. What if you never had an opportunity because you have put yourself in a situation that is unhealthy? Now, a lot of people have come to me because they're about to go on their van life or car life or whatever, because they want to save money, not because they got kicked out, not because they own Social Security, ain't got nowhere to go. No, these people are intelligent women who have made a decision that this is what they want to do. So I commend everybody who is out there, and if you're watching this video, I commend you for saying yes to yourself. Now, I do tell people, if they're in a situation or a relationship, marriage especially, if you're feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, I'm not saying go get divorced, because that's a hard thing. And second, it ain't even, if you're a woman of God, it's not even biblical just because you're not happy, you go get a divorce. That's not what it's about. You got to have biblical grounds for divorce if you're a woman of God or a Christian woman. Okay, so we're going to leave that on the table. But if you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, even in your relationship, in your marriage, you got to find you're happy. You got to let your partner, your spouse know, hey, I'm not happy. And it cannot be put on them. You're responsible, like Bishop R.C. Blake said, you're responsible for your own happiness. That person can assist in your happiness, but they cannot make you happy. And if you put all that on them, that's not fair. It's not. Because it's almost saying, if I'm not happy because of you, that is definitely shifting the blame on a human that didn't warrant for that. So I want to encourage y'all, my van lifers, my SUVs, any of y'all who live in the alternate lifestyle instead of living in a brick and mortar, sticks and bricks or what have you. I want you to truly say, is this going to truly make me happy? Then if you have a partner and if you have someone or a husband, let them know, this is what I would like to do. Now, if you try to live full time in your SUV, van, or whatever, and you're married, I'm going to be honest with you, sisters and brothers, I've been married. I was married for 16 plus years. I know my husband since I was 18 and whatever. What I'm trying to say is, don't bang up a stake and jump into a van situation or a car situation, especially when you got a good relationship, decent relationship, and boom, you're on the road all the time. It's okay sometimes, because when I was married, my ex and I, we would always have our time that we could do things for ourselves. And I wasn't one of those people that want to go to girl trips or whatever, so that wasn't my thing. So I never had to worry about that. But what I'm saying to you is don't go and just jump into these things like that because you see somebody else doing it. Go back and examine your relationship. Make sure you have an open communication with your spouse or significant partner. If it's a man, talk to your lady, you know. I do believe in the traditional way of marriage and relationships, and that's the man being the head. So, hey, talk to your man and say, do you think this is a good thing? Most men are not going to agree with that. It's a very few that say yes, but most men don't agree with that because they like their spouse or their significant other near them. They don't, not necessarily because of insecurity, because they enjoy being around them. And if you're married, you know why. And I should have to tell you because you should know. But really do not put that burden on your significant other of the happiness, and let them be an assist in your happiness. If you want to drive a SUV or a box truck or whatever around this country and you have a significant other and you say that's going to make me truly happy within, and they're in agreement, do it. But if they say, babe, that's just too much, we need you at home, especially if you're a mom, we need you at home to do A, B, and C. Listen, you're a mom forever. Y'all think that when their children turn 18, they're or 17 or 16, they need you. They probably need you more. I know this for a fact. But I was going to say, I had to make this video because once I saw about him talking about, not putting that burden on someone else to make you happy, I thought about a lot of people who want to live this lifestyle and they may not have a significant other. You may meet somebody on the road, right? And they got to kind of vibe with you, because if they don't, what if you say, I love tiny houses, but your significant other loves mansions? It's going to be a problem. What if you say, like a double wide trailer living out in the farmland, but your significant other says, hey, I would like to live in the city. I love high rises, and that's the way I roll. That's going to be a problem. If you're in your marriage right now currently and y'all spouses are doing different things, guys, you know who you married. Yes, you may have changed. Yes, you may have said, I'd rather do this than this. It's okay. But do not damage what you have. So the happiness factor, all those things, you got to start thinking. Just stop thinking, my type is this. I like men who do this. I like women who do that. That's cool. But again, this is the life you want to live, and you on my channel want to live free. Make sure your person has that same mindset. They love living free. They love enjoying people who live free. They got to be encouragers. I just feel like in this type of lifestyle that we're living, you got to be an encourager. I just think that encouragement is so important in this type of lifestyle. But if you have a spouse who is not an encourager, a spouse is just always critical of you or saying things that are not right, you have got to truly think about it and say, is this the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with till death do us part? Please think about it. Again, if you're seeking this lifestyle, make sure you're speaking to the persons, if you have a relationship, what you're about to encounter. I'm not saying all will say, oh no, don't do it, but a good majority of men, they'll be like, are you lost your everlasting mind? No, I can't do that. And then you have to consider, is that the person for you? If you're married, you can't just walk away, y'all. Don't do that. I'm talking about if you're in a relationship, you gotta think, this is more important for you to travel, to be in your van or your car, your truck or your SUV, box car, whatever, Class B, and they're not. Because I see a lot of couples who are RV dwellers and stuff, and they get along great. But they're pretty much the same mindset. They love being in their RVs. They love travel with the RVs. They love going camping. I see that so much. I used to be on Facebook. I used to see it all the time. And then here on YouTube, so many couples are doing the SUV life, RV life together. They're just doing things together. And I just think it's important that you associate with those who are doing the things you truly want to do. Period. So I'm not saying you should give up on happiness, because it is within. It is within. And why it's within? Because you gotta keep saying to yourself, what truly gives me peace, joy, happiness, compassion, love, whatever. But let yourself know what that looks like. And do not put that burden of true happiness coming from someone else. It comes from here, you. Make decisions that make you happy, as long for a woman of God, as aligned with God, and that you'll have a husband or a spouse, whatever. Make sure you're aligned with them, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. No family members, no mom, no dad, no whatever. You and your spouse, your significant other, that person. I say also married, because when you're single, when you're dating, whatever, you're not really married, so you kind of can get a escape route. But if you're married, make sure you just don't pop out and say, I'm going on a trip or a journey. You need to speak to your spouse. I'm just saying. All right, guys. So I hope that you truly understand that happiness is within. You find what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what makes you give you joy. If the job is not it, go find another job. Just don't quit, because you need the money. Go find something else to resonate happiness for you. And make sure it's enough to survive. I know people say, oh, well, I'll take a pay cut and I'll just live on less. You could, if you've already downsized, became a minimalist, and really, really sought to pay off debt, whatever. Yeah. But if you're not, and you never consider being in a SUV, van, RV, purchasing something of that nature, don't do it. Give yourself time, save up some more money, pay off some more bills, but don't just dump out because you didn't financially prepare. And don't be with people that you're not married to and you're unhappy. Don't be with them. Let it go. But if you're married, your marriage might be shaky or rocky. Get that support and help you need. Go van camping together if that's your thing. Say, babe, let's go van camping. Let's go to a beach area and let you and him just talk and chat and laugh. You need it. All right? So I don't want to overcook you guys' grits. I just had to say, the happiness factor is so major with people today. I just want to make sure y'all okay out there. Okay? Go ahead and like, comment, share. Woo! Come over to my other channel, Lisa Living Free. Lisa Living Free. Oh, no. Go to my other channel, The Melanated Minimalist. This is The Melanated Minimalist. Also, this channel is the Lisa Living Free channel. But go over to The Melanated Minimalist. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Comment, share. Check out all my videos. You'll love them. I think you will, because I'm a minimalist, but I also now currently live in my SUV. All right, guys. I'm praying that this helps someone out there today. All right? Peace and love.